Puppies, what's better than puppies? How about a whole little basket full of puppies? Well, they love to play, but they also swallow just about anything, from cookies to socks to keys. But for one family from Paw Paw, Michigan, that's a real town, by the way, playtime turned serious when his little French Mastiff got into some loose change. Our resident veterinarian, early show correspondent, Dr. Debbye Turner Bell, has the story.
There you go.
With 5 dogs in their household, Jeff and Jody Keeneland have plenty of experience keeping puppies out of trouble.
You want to get a drink?
But their newest pooch, a 4-month-old French Mastiff named Isis, recently bit off more than any dog could chew.
I was just laying in bed watching the news, and I heard her throw up. So I got out of bed, walked in the living room, and there was 8 or 9 pennies laying on the floor.
Just to be safe, Jeff rushed Isis to an emergency clinic. Upon examination, a veterinarian discovered that the puppy had become a piggy bank. Isis's stomach and intestines were filled with pennies.
At first, they just said there was many, many pennies. They didn't know how many pennies.
Surgery revealed Isis had eaten more than 100 pennies, 113 to be exact.
It is one of the most bizarre. Never had a puppy eat pennies.
Yeah.
Veterinary surgeon Dr. Dwayne Baker safely removed all the coins, but Isis's health was still in jeopardy.
Even after surgery was over, we were still very worried because 1 to 3 pennies can kill a puppy when the zinc gets into the bloodstream.
In 1983, the U.S. Mint began making pennies with a zinc core instead of copper. If a penny is scratched and the core is exposed, swallowing just a few can be fatal.
It would have been a sad death. It probably would have gone on for days.
Thankfully, Isis's blood work showed that the pennies weren't inside her long enough to cause permanent damage. And finding those first 8 pennies probably saved her life.
If she wouldn't have thrown up those pennies and we wouldn't have known, we would have probably lost her.
Since the surgery, things in the Keeneland household have returned to normal, except for one small change. Pennies are no longer allowed.